everybody, it's Tabitha here. My dad wanted to name me Tabitha, and my mom wanted to name me Dorcas. I like Dorcas, so please call me Dorcas. That's my nickname. And today, let's talk about rules for thee, but not for me. Do as I say, not as I do. That was something said a lot to me when I was a child, and it just confused me. And things like, I said so. You have no reason to cry. People in Africa are starving. You have a bed to sleep in. You have a roof over your head. You have food on the table. So you have no reason to complain. You have nothing to troubles. You have nothing to worry about. You have no troubles. And if you have troubles, I don't want to hear it. La 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 la. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. And then even as a 4-year-old, not told about life even, that people die. My grandma Walmer died, and I go into this building, and I thought she was sleeping in a bed. And then when I try to climb in, because I used to go up to her room at Grandma Bumberger's house and sit on her bed with my cat, Crazy Bones, and I just tried to get in her casket. And I was told, no, 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 no. You're so bad. Don't you know people die? Well, hell no, I don't. I'm 4 years old. Told diddly squat nothing. So, rules for thee, but not for me. And for me, when I was a little kid, my mom would start singing sometimes. And I loved that. Of course, I loved singing. Her voice was mediocre, so yeah, let her sing. I loved it. But we traveled to Philly to see my Grandma Phillips. I don't know what happened to Grandpa Phillips. I have no idea. He probably was already dead because I was the youngest of 10, a 4-year-old brat. 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 4-year-old, 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 7-year-old, 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 10-year-old, 11-year-old, 12-year-old, 13-year-old, 14-year-old, Brat. You're so bad, 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 bad. No wonder I thought I was nothing and nobody, and I thought to be loved and survive, I was not allowed to speak up, because when I did, I was told you are to be seen and not heard. Your opinion is nothing. So the thing I remember just recently, and yeah, there was good times. I got things at Gilbert's auction. I got some dresses here and there, and my sisters took me away, and my sister Barb took me everywhere when she was dating a guy named Bob Metz. But when she broke up with him, my heart broke too, because he paid attention. That didn't last long enough to help me much, because I am effed up in the head. But the thing, flashbacks, triggers, a an easy bake oven. Anyway, triggers, flashbacks. But I remembered this song, and I used to beg my mom, don't sing that song. I don't like it at age 4, riding to Philly. And sometimes she'd sing, listen to the mockingbirds, and let's all sing like the birdies sing, tweet, 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 which I sang before in one of my songs. But I'd beg her, don't sing that song, I don't like it. But they did. So rules for me, but rules for you, but not for me. I don't have to listen to you. And they laughed, especially my mom laughed. And my name is not Tabitha, of course. I'm just doing the skit, trying to be funny. I saw Hicks and Giggles. I love them. Buzz and Butch, Hicks and Giggles on Facebook and whatever else they're on. So I thought, oh, they're wearing Bubba teeth, because I'm telling you, they're both really handsome guys. They were just wearing the Bubba teeth. And I found these, at Walmart. And I thought, I'm going to try doing that and see if I can get views so I can get a little extra cash money to spend on trips or whatever, vacations. I'm retired, so I'm an old geezer. I'm 69 years old now. But my mom would sing the song and laugh at me. And yeah, there was good times. I'm not going to say there wasn't, but I'm remembering the bad. And I feel like, and I wondered why I felt like nobody. And I was so thinking this woman that came into my life, which was my husband's younger brother's wife, was all that and a bag of chips because she paid so much attention to me. She said the things I liked. She did the things I liked. She was love bombing me. And, I felt worthless and nobody. And they don't blame themselves. They just blame me. I was cast aside in the backyard. I was shot for being the messenger. I was the scapegoat, the one who taped scripture on the bed and was the bad, bad, bad one. Not them. My mom couldn't handle that her daughter did something despicable. I know it's over, and she asked God to forgive her. And I'm going to say it. What about me? That's what Joyce Meyer says. What about me? What about me? What about me? What about me? What about you, Joyce? You were abused and you have trauma from your childhood. And people are human and they suck a lot of times, okay? So the song my mom would sing and laugh, I understand the song now, but at age 4, I was like, you're making fun of me. My real name's Catherine, and my dad did pick that name, and my nickname is Kate. And the reason I like Kate better than Kathy, the one my older sister called me all the time, she just couldn't call me Kate. It's all about them. It's all about them. My worries, troubles, heartaches, pains, hurts, running into Deb Hess at the church thing at age 7, 8, and slamming my forehead into my jaw. Anyway, my forehead hit her jaw. She was like a head taller than me. I was told, you're so dumb for running in the dark. Go sit down over there. When snot running down my face. Yeah, my fault for running, but no compassion, no concern. You are just the spoiled brat baby. So this song, I understand the song now. And this is where my nickname Kate came from, not from my cousins who I love dearly that took me to Youth for Christ in Lebanon, Pennsylvania. Thank God for them. But for my mom, she sang this song and she must have called me Kate or Katie because here's the song. And I begged her not to sing it. I didn't like it at age 4. But no, I was laughed at, mocked, and she sang it anyway. Yes, she's only human. She did her best, but it was all about them. Rules for thee, but not for me. Katie, beautiful Katie, you're the only girl that I adore. When the moon shines over the cacao shed, I'll be waiting at the kitchen door. I do like the song now, and it's a neat song, but she didn't explain it to me. She didn't say, I love you so much, and I want to call you Katie, because you're so whatever. It was just, I'm singing it. Ha, it's so funny because you're upset about it. Ah. It wasn't like they could have even sang, here she comes, Miss America. Here she comes, our ideal. And if I didn't like it, I should have been respected enough that they stopped. But I will never get that for the rest of my life. And we're all dying off, but the truth is the truth, and it won't change. So, Butch and Buzz from Hicks and Giggles. I'm their grandma, okay? You tell them I said hi. That elevator scene, that is really Buzz. And I think Butch is in there too. He's a shorter blonde one. Or maybe it's just Buzz in there with his beautiful blue eyes. I'm Grandma. And I have 4 beautiful grandchildren. I love them dearly. And I love my family, but it's going to be estranged. No contact. And they'll never understand why, because they will never understand why. Because they do everything right. For them to admit that they were wrong and made mistakes It's easier to tie it on my back and send me to the forest, to the woods, to the woods, to the woods, to the woods. So, oh, the dogs are fighting over a toy. I gotta go. Take care. I hope you have a blessed day and a wonderful holiday. And just one more thing added. To try and make me feel better, I know they're only human. In the last 50 years, my one sister would say, well, your brother used to call me names. And she'd say the name we called her, Rat Lips. Oh, and it's so hard for me. And how do you think I felt when I wasn't the baby anymore? When my sister was born, Anne was born when I was 7, and she took away my baby doll. So how do you think I feel? So because I had some problems, yours are nothing. That's what I took out of that, whether that's what they wanted to do or not. Oh, me. I wasn't around. I moved to Washington, D.C. And if you were that bad, then I probably said you're never going with me when I babysit again. Because you're so bad. You're just so bad.